That's coping skills right there, though.
Right, right. I mean, it took a while for me to gain those skills, but I have some of them. Right. um, so now we focused last week on a wide variety of mental health issues in our community. One of the things that I talked about and that I based some of my facts on is, some of the things that happen to some of the young black men, women, adult men, adult women, with the police brutality things, the senseless killing by the police, is in some of those cases, some of those people actually suffered from some kind of mental health condition. And those things weren't stated at all. You kind of have to do research to find out about these things. But it wasn't stated. And then, I compared it to the shooting in what was it, North Carolina, when the kid went in the church. The kid in Florida, he went into the school. The Las Vegas shooting. They all blame that, all Caucasian people, and they all blame what happened or what they did on a mental health condition. And they basically get a free pass. You know what I'm saying? And it's not right. So, one of the reasons that we're doing what we're doing for this week is so that, the people in not just our communities, but every community, especially the African American communities, it's okay to seek help if you need it.
Absolutely.
Yep. It's okay to talk.
Yeah.
It's okay to talk. It doesn't necessarily mean, you're crazy. Nobody wants to be labeled as being crazy. And just because you have a mental health condition doesn't mean that you're crazy.
No.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And we broke it down with mental health and what
Mental
illness, mental illness,
Yeah.
mental health and mental illness.
Yeah.
There's two different things, and if you think you have it, just get help.
Talk about it.
Talk about it and get the help that you need. Because the worst thing that you could do, or that we could do as a people, is to try to keep it contained. Try to use grandma's remedies to cure it. Sometimes that just doesn't work.
Right.
You can't put tussin
Yeah.
in it.
Right.
Like some people have chemical imbalances.
Right.
Word.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Food is important.
Talk
for
about
that.
Yeah, and we're gonna.
Sorry.
We touched down on a little bit of food last week. We have 15 alkaline foods that can remove all acids from your body. We're gonna get into that list a little later, but we're talking with the guests, and we want to, see their point of view.
Yeah.
And we're gonna focus on women tonight. You know what I'm saying? We did just a broad overview the first week.
Yep.
This week we're focusing on women, and then for our last week, which will be August 30th.
Yep.
No.
Yeah. It'd be. I think it would be the
16th, 23rd. Yep, it's the 30th.
30th.
So no, the 27th, isn't it? Today's the 16th, right?
Yes.
So we're not doing it next week, which
No.
will be the 23rd. Yeah, it's the 30th. I was right.
Trust
He's
yourself,
doing the math.
trust
He's doing the
yourself.
math.
Right. No, but the last week, which will be August 30th, what we're going to do is we're going to be bringing it to a wrap, but we're going to focus on the men's mental health. But this week, it's all about the ladies. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the ladies. So, I'm sorry. I lost that. I'll burn that.
It's okay.
Because it's so uncommon. Your name is so uncommon.
Oh, it's Martishay.
Martishay.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, it's Creole. It's in the French Bible.
Oh.
So, in the story story of Esther. Her uncle's name is Mordecai, but my parents really wanted me to connect to my sister Esther, so they said, let's just change it to Mardashay. Use the French version because it sounds better, it sounds more feminine. So yeah.
Alright, Mardashay.
That's what's up.
I
I mean,
like
it
that.
could be though, because you do have masculine and feminine
Mhm.
words in the French.
That's true.
So, Martichet, it does,
Yeah.
but there's also a lot of French words that sound like it would be
Mhm.
feminine, but it's
Exactly.
actually masculine.
Yeah, so like when I tell people that and I translate, I'll be like, oh, yeah.
But no, that's dope. That's
Right,
dope.
yeah, that is dope. So Mardashay, tell
Mhm.
us your take
Mhm.
on, what started off with you with your take on women's mental.
I would say right now I'm a student at Simmons College, and what I noticed was the white students versus the black students and how they dealt with stress on campus.
Mhm.
And there was a traumatic difference on the mental health and the support that the black women and like who are my friends on campus got. And so I was like, I gotta get into this topic, and so I started researching about black women's trauma and what's stopping them from getting mental health status. And then that brought me into the ideology of the strong black woman. And so I like how you guys were talking about just earlier about the difference between mental health and mental health disorders or illness and conditions, because like we know everyone has mental health,
Yeah.
but what it's more like gets to mental health disorders when your daily activities are getting distorted, or like you're not able to fulfill work or just do anything. But yeah, that's my take on it. I would say that that the stigma in the black community gets in the way a lot. And for black women, it has to do with the ideology again of the strong black woman. You're told to be strong, and so when you're trying to like be vulnerable and show your emotions, you're like, damn, I'm being weak. I'm expressing myself a little too much. It's not what I'm used to. We could talk about it later, but it goes back down into slavery and women's roles.
No,
and
we
slavery.
gonna get into it.
Yeah,
That's
so,
the whole
yeah.
I
point.
used to touch down on that a lot.
This is what the point of the show is.
Yeah.
We gotta dig deep. This
Mhm.
isn't an easy topic. I mean,
Exactly.
us four, we're more on a level of probably talking about it a lot more than normal people. But
Exactly.
the fact that we're even talking about it, it's like a lot of people are like, damn.
That's a big deal.
It is, and we wanna break that. So if we gotta go back to freaking year one to figure out, what type of trauma we've been through, not just as a people, but as a community, and say, okay, let's figure this out. Hey,
Exactly.
if we gotta go, if you gotta take it there, I'm driving. I'm driving. But no, but continue. Yeah, take it there.
Oh yeah, so
Take us home.
I don't know if you guys read Bell Hooks' Ain't I a Woman?
No, I haven't, I
It's
haven't.
really good. It's about the intersection of being a black and a woman. And she talks about in the early days of slavery, black women had to endure sexual exploitation and physical exploitation. And so they were controlled by not only their counterparts, but their masters, the masters' wives. And so over time, even after slavery, there was this role called the mammy. I don't know if you guys know about it. It's on social media, like in film and stuff like that. It's about like, the black auntie, the typical black auntie, the mom who cooks and cleans, takes care of her family and the white family. And so with that, she was always resilient, always got her work done. And it's just been passed down generationally. Like, we got to be strong as black women, because oftentimes when we think of black women, what do we think of? Strong black women, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Black
It's
women are
only
known
right.
for their strength, It's a good and bad, It's good. It's a duality. There's a
Yeah.
negative and there's a positive, But yeah, that's how I bring it back to slavery. It's just that constantly black women had to be strong for their family, for everything, exactly, for holistically. Yeah.
No,
I have a view on that,
Mhm.
but what you saying that
Mhm.
black women had to be strong
Yeah.
for their families.
Yeah.
Like, break that part down. Tell me what you think. When you break that part, like,
What does the strong mean?
what does it mean?
Mhm.
Because what you saying that they had to endure so much,
Yeah.
from the slavery days all the way up until now.
Mhm.
Like, this is my take on it. I'll give you my take
Yeah,
on
no,
it.
go.
Starting all the way back to the slavery days,
Mhm.
right? Women had to endure rape,
Mhm.
beatings,
Yes.
being separated from their children, being separated from their husbands, being separated from everybody.
Mhm.
going through all of that and still getting up every single day and, like she said, washing the master's clothes, cooking his food, doing this for his wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you say you do it, like they went through a lot.
I mean, then you have to think about the trickle down too, because that started something that is continuously happening to black women. Black women are still being raped. Black women are still being enslaved in relationships, at work. You know what I'm saying? That those things are still happening. You know, even as women, we carry our children, and we get 6 weeks out of work, and then we have to go back to work. We're not even fully healed yet, you know. And nobody's worried about the mental health of the woman who just gave birth. And giving birth is that's super emotional. First of all, you're carrying another child. Your emotions or your body no longer belongs to you. Nobody understands you. Everybody thinks you're the crazy lady. Then you have the baby, and now that thing that was growing inside of you is no longer there. So you've lost a part of yourself. Now you got to figure out how to take care of this baby that's outside of your body, because it was easier taking care of the sucker inside. You know, it's just a lot. And then we have to deal with the husband, the job, then society, and what they put on, the standards that they put on us as women. What's beautiful, you know what I mean? It got so deep for me that, like, I had to go lock my hair for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to.
I did it for the
You
culture.
feel me? For the culture. You
it.
feel me? Because beauty is not my weave. I'm sorry. I'm not saying if you wear weave, it's not me.
Yeah,
But I'm saying for me,
It's not.
you know, I had to look at myself and say that to myself. Like, this is not my beauty. Like, if I have to, like, fix this up every day and sew my hair in.
It's not.
But I wanted to touch on about the pregnancy thing. I don't know if you guys seen the post lately with Serena Williams, Sierra, and they've been talking about postpartum. And what people don't know is that after a woman has a baby, they are susceptible to depression, and it's caused due to the influx of hormones after having a baby, and people never realize this. And you know, mothers are always blamed for, like, because the sad part about postpartum depression is sometimes the connection between the mother and the baby is a little lost. And people try to blame the mother, like, why don't you want to be near your baby? You know, this is your child. But it's like, you have to understand, like, the chemical imbalance in the brain after a baby is so traumatic, and the experience is horrible. I haven't endured it myself, but, like, just hearing other black women tell me about their experience postpartumly, it's just like, yeah.
Oh, but being a black woman and having a child in a hospital.
Yes.
In a hospital. It's like,
who doesn't
first
care
of
for
all,
you?
why are you telling me to lay down? Why are you telling me to lay down to have my baby? Like, this is painful. I don't want to lay down. I want to stand up, because that's how you have a child. You stand up and you squat. I'm sorry, but that's a big difference. So we're going through this extra traumatic experience because we're dealing with people that don't even know our bodies, okay, that don't even know black women's chemistry, and are still trying to study it and figure it out, you know? So we're traumatized by doctors too.
Can I say this?
I'm just learning right now. I'm just taking it all in.
You know, I have to say this, and I have to give credit to women, especially black women, as you know, giving birth. Like, you know, I have children. You know, I have many children, but only once have I actually been able to be there to have actually, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, you know, my lady give birth. You know what I'm saying? One time. And the whole experience was a shell shock for me.
Words.
Because
Words.
you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're talking about.
Like,
I was there.
Like,
not
you know,
for him.
Not for me.
Not for him, but I have a son. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know,
Thank
like my 8-year-old, I was there for the C-section. That's something totally different. But to actually watch the baby come out, and then the placenta come out, and then the doctor's looking at it and like, hey, yeah, this is like a pretty good sack. Like, it was like, you know, it was
project.
Yeah, right. It was a shell shock for me because I never got to see it. And then what, you know, from my experience, like, I can only imagine, you know, what the women go through, because I know my experience was scary at the same time. You know, my baby was born with the cord wrapped around it, but they didn't have the, you know how they got the little bed, they didn't have that ready, they didn't have that set up, and there was a nurse who came into the room and was like, hey doctor, I need you. The doctor's like, well, I'm delivering a baby right now. She's like, well, I need you to come over here, because she's like, listen, I'm delivering the baby. She's like, well, I need you right now. And then my wife was like, bitch, get the hell out of here before I cut you. And I'm like,
Right.
shh, don't say that. Not seriously, that's how it went down.
Yo,
and I think because of that, the other nurses and stuff wasn't prepared because she was very unprofessional. So they wasn't prepared. So when, my baby was born and the cord was wrapped around her neck, they didn't have everything set up to deal with that. So now they had to plug the bed in, get all the little tools and stuff that they need. And in my mind, I'm like, oh shit, like my baby didn't cry yet. You know what I'm saying? My lady, she's out of it. And I'm just, it's okay. I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. She's beautiful. Why they did her thing. Why they did their thing to get, you know what I'm saying? So the baby was right.
Yeah.
When she started crying, I'm like, yo, look. But I had to keep her focused not over there.
Yeah.
Like on me, on my words, so that, what I'm saying, she'd be okay. Because if she would have seen that,
it'd have been.
Emotionally, that's too much. I bet that would have happened for a white woman if she had a baby. I'm just gonna say that.
and it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was nuts because it was like 3 other women who went into labor and started actually having their babies all at the same time.
Wow.
But we was there for like a day and a half waiting. Like they had to give them all the stuff,
Yeah.
the help, the contractions, and
Yeah. I'm with you. I know what that means. I know all of
But
that.
that's exactly why mental health in the Black community again is super important, because we don't talk about these things. Like these are things we don't talk about anything. Period. And don't talk about therapy.
Not things
Don't
of
talk
substance.
about going to get some help to a Black person. They will look at you sideways.
Exactly.
We have been so taught to like shut up and not say this, not say that, which is not healthy. Like it's not healthy.
It's
It
not.
ruins an individual. It ruins families. It ruins you. It just ruins you to have to feel like you have all these things just piled up on you. Again, that's what makes us anxious and our window of tolerance not so wide.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of pressure on women. Everybody wants us to look good. Men want us to look good, be able to have sex, go to work, have money, have eyelashes, have edges. Like,
All these expectations.
all
that
these
can't be
expectations. It's hard.
Did she say have
Seriously.
edges? I gotta turn my head a little bit. Did she just say edges?
But I feel like that word, like exactly what you said, that mental health is not looked at. It's taboo in our community. But I feel like the word crazy is so dismissive.
Ooh,
It dismisses
yes.
the whole idea that it's okay to get help, you guys. It just dismisses everything about us. It's funny how we were literally slaves. Like I feel like we should be priority for mental health resources. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so
First
it's
in line.
first
Sorry,
in line.
sorry.
No, you said it right. First in
No.
line.
No, you know what? Not to take anything away from women, because I'm not doing that at all. But I think
All right, Kanye.
I'm not gonna pull a Kanye. No, but just in the African American community, period, we should be first in line.
Absolutely.
Because I was gonna save this for one of the biggest things to me in my is if a woman has a man, right, that has ever been incarcerated or first out of incarceration, that's a tough pill to swallow on both ends. Mainly the woman, because she's been out here dealing with the world for however, if she stayed true to her man for however many years he was away, they've been out here dealing with the world for all of those years, right? Now, they're accepting somebody who hasn't been in the world and has their own set of problems. And it usually causes a clash. So this is what I want to say to the women and the Black women out there, because I've been there, I've had to deal with it. Patience. Patience. One thing that you will not get, for Black women, one thing that you will not get on that release is the man that left you. you may still have that same person in spirit and in body, but in mind, you're not gonna have the same person.
Of course not. Yeah.
So women, you have to be aware of that. You have to look at that. You have to sit back and actually take those deep breaths, like the man said, and actually think about it. Not seriously.
Nah, I know.
Stomach.
Because what it does is it causes strife in the home. It causes conflict between that man, that woman, and then usually relationships fall apart. And they usually fall apart in a super, super negative way. You know what I mean? So women out there, if you have a man that's locked up, if you had a man that has been locked up, you're not getting the man that's returning is not the same person that left. You know, I can't say that enough. And you have to be patient. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you may even have to hold that person's hand because being released back into the world is a shell shock.
No, that's not.
No, that's.
I mean, but that's real. And it's also why I feel like as Black people, we need to be able to love each other, like seriously, and have compassion and understanding for each other. And it doesn't matter who you are, a male or a female. You know, we have to have that compassion because, you know, those things that affect you guys pours out onto us, and then we pour whatever we have back on out to you. So we're constantly, as Black men and women, battling with each other when we have a whole nother battle that we can't even fight because we're so busy fighting each other. And that's really important.
Can I comment on what you just said? What we have pours on to y'all, and then what y'all have pours back on to us. In most cases, what's being poured back onto us is more times than not stronger than what we give out, because a woman's feelings and emotions are like a million times stronger than that of a man. And it takes a lot to be able to understand it and to deal with it. So I just wanted to say that. You can continue.
No, that's good.
It is.
I mean, emotional intelligence is really important for men, and not just for men, but for women too. And I say that because a lot of people don't know how to express themselves properly, and instead of just being like, "Yo, I love you," a guy will literally be angry, you know, and all he wants to say is, "I love you." You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, like,
because they don't know what
why
they
you
gonna
mad,
get.
bro? Do you need a hug? Oh, you needed a hug all week. Why didn't you just say that? You know? So, I mean, but it goes for women too. We do the same thing, you know, so.
You got it. Hold on, wait. Before we go any further, again, because I'm on a new platform, I
Shout out
gotta
to
do
everybody on the new platform.
What's
I
this
gotta-
new platform? Is
Right.
it called new platform?
It's not called new platform. It's not called new platform.
It's called.
But you can check us out on channel 323 at youtube.com.
Yes, sir.
You can tune in on our business Facebook page, which is,
3 Minds Production.
or is it 323?
No, 3 Minds Production.
3 Minds Productions LLC on Facebook. Just type it in the search bar and you'll see probably this guy because only his face is on there. You know what I'm saying? You won't see my face.
It's gonna be updated.
Like
soon.
Yo,
sunshine.
when you go on YouTube, yeah, I'm taking shots. You go on YouTube, you'll see his face. But when you scroll through the videos, you might see a couple of mine. You know what I'm
You'll
saying?
see a lot
You'll
of
see.
his.
Nah, but you'll see us. Subscribe, hit that like button,
Yes,
hit the
yes.
subscribe button.
There's a lot of.
It doesn't cost you nothing.
Doesn't cost you nothing, and we got a lot of content on there. We got this show, we got a podcast, we got something for the kids, we got music videos, we got vlogs, we got a short film coming soon, we got a couple feature films coming, but right now, we got some stuff on there. Oh, then we got a
Also-
new show, Smoked. Check that
Got
out.
a new show, Smoke. That's for all you 420 friendly people.
All you 420 friendly people.
Another thing that I want to do while I'm doing this, I want to give, what was the last name? Baker? Was it Baker?
Baker.
Yeah, the last name. Was it?
I thought it was Bates.
Bates.
I thought it was Bates, but it might be bigger.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna give a shout out to Miss Aisha.
Aisha.
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
Down,
She's the
That-
creator.
down in San Antonio.
Yep, of the Shade magazine.
Shade Magazine.
Oh,
Y'all need to check that.
It is an e-magazine.
is that the same as the Shade Room on Facebook?
No,
Oh,
no, it's called the Shade Magazine.
just saying.
We want to give a shout out to her. She has seen our videos. Thanks to my lady, and she has liked them. She has gotten a lot of people to tune in and watch them. And like
Thank
them
you,
and enjoy
Aisha.
them.
Thank
know,
you.
thank
Big
for
Shout
the
out
love.
to you. Peace and love, baby.
Shout out to you.
Yes.
Hey, if you're watching, because I know you sent the friend request to the business page.
Yes.
If you are watching,
Thank
please
you.
leave a comment, leave anything that you want to say about your magazine, because we didn't get the message for how you really wanted us to promote it. You just said just giving a shout out is enough, but we want to give the people the actual, so they can go find you on the web or find you on Facebook.
Get that
Read your
magazine.
enjoy your magazine, like and
Yes.
share that magazine.
Yes.
We want to get it out there the right way and the proper way. So if you're watching, leave everything in the comments. It'll be posted on the business page.
Yep.
And
Show enough wheels.
Find me Aisha Devan Johnson. Just let me get a sample of that. We'll have it everywhere.
Boom.
yes,
Straight like
Boom.
that.
yes. Listen.
Give
we
me a
have
sample.
we have a great networking group.
Yes,
And
yes.
Devan is one of the best as
Thank
well.
you,
She
thank
makes
you.
it happen.
Y'all know
She
too.
make it happen, Captain. Just like that.
I mean, do you have something that you want to put a shameless plug on?
Oh, me? Shout out to anything right now. You can find me at MARDOCHE on any platform, Facebook, Instagram. I'm currently about to be doing a new research project that I might be able to put out. So I can't say too much yet, but I'll give you guys the info to share out.
Yeah. When you ready, when you got that, we'll let the people know,
we
man.
can give it to the people. We let them know what's up.
Oh, we
Yeah,
got
I got boom boxes popping up on my screen. We must be popping. We must be popping. You know what I'm saying?
Boom
You know what I'm
boxes
saying?
and
I
some
dig
bolts.
that. I peeped that out the peripheral. You know what I'm saying?
I also want to talk about money.
I know, right?
Yes,
Oh,
I like
baby.
that energy. Keep that
Yo,
energy.
wait. I
Yo,
need
what,
that.
What app is this?
I
Word.
know, but
I'm
it's
for
good.
that app, yo. I like
Yo,
that
we got
energy.
the money popping.
Yo, but I
What?
just wanted to put this out here too. So after the month of August, because August is never my month any year, so I'm really into astrology as well, So
Same
yeah,
here.
I do things like I really follow the moon. I believe in all the
Leo
moon and sun
season.
signs and things like that. August is not my month, okay? But back in September, I'm gonna be starting back my women's groups. I'm looking for a group size of like 12 to 15 women. And it's nothing like too crazy. We just get together, we kick it, we talk about real life issues, we talk a little bit about yonis. If you don't know what a yoni is, you gotta add me on Facebook and hit me up in my inbox and I'll explain it to you. We talk about mental health, we talk about holistic health, so I'm also a holistic health coach.
Speak a little bit about that when you can.
Wait, what did I just say?
Holistic health.
Holistic.
Oh, okay, alright, so I told y'all August wasn't my month.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Just an example of that.
Leo season. Hold on. You know what? I didn't even shameless plug myself.
What?
Plug it.
What happened?
Do
This
it,
Sunday
do it.
is my birthday, y'all.
Oh!
This
Oh,
Sunday is
snap.
my birthday.
Whoop, whoop.
I will be the tender age of 18
Happy
all
birthday
over
and
again.
18.
you again.
18. He can
You
vote.
again?
He can vote.
Yo, that's master number 9. 9 is the closest number to God. 9 is going back to 0, so you're moving into a new phase.
Exactly.
Okay?
I
I
wish.
know those probably ain't the numbers, but
I
9, we're gonna rock with that.
What's the highest
Nah,
number
I'ma
you
be-
can count to?
9.
9,
Bam.
straight like that. You smart, bro.
Yes. No, I'll be 37 on Sunday. I'll be 37 Sunday.
Yes,
I want to let the people know, I told y'all that I was going to go out there, that I was going to do it. I am now an official member of Mass Bay Community College. Taking
Woo!
my-
Yes.
Yes, black men. Yes.
I'm out here, I'm doing it. We're gonna be great. all of us.
Yes,
I love this
we are
growth.
great.
Yeah.
Yes,
Great.
yes.
He said he was gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? He said it like 2-3 months ago. Like, yo, I'm about to go back to school. Now he's doing it. I hope y'all get inspired and motivated by that.
Yes.
My man said he's about to be 37 on Sunday and he's going back to school.
Yes.
Like,
Master number 10.
it don't matter how old you are. It don't matter where you at in life. You can go back to school, get that whatever it is you need to get, and my man's about to do that. So
Yes.
If you want to break down the numbers, I'll be 37, right? Which will make it 10, which will actually make it just 1.
Yes.
Because you put the 1 and the 0 as 1, and 1 starts it over from the beginning. So new start, new things.
Yes.
damn.
That's the reset.
Damn, I'm surprised the
Yes.
cameras ain't blow up after
Yo, I
that.
just got chills.
Yo, that's that numerology right there.
Word.
That was woo.
Yo, people, get familiar with the elements. Another thing, so I'm into astronomy, astrology, and all that stuff. And one thing that I've noticed is that if you pay attention to these things, it will help you keep your mental health intact. If you know what's going on in
Get
celestial
prepared.
heavenly bodies, honey, you will know what's going on into your life. When you understand these gateways, when you understand these zodiac signs, when you really truly understand the Bible, I'm sorry, we ain't talking about that. I'm going way off. But when you truly understand that, you will understand yourself, which is really important, and you'll be able to understand other people and maybe not get so flustered and frustrated with life.
Just to add, there's a good app. I don't know if you probably already know it. It's called CoStar.
No, I don't like apps.
Oh, you don't like apps?
No.
Damn. But
But I
CoStar
won't get it.
CoStar is a good app because you can add your friends and then it breaks down their chart. So their moon sign, their rising sign, how you
Oh,
guys are
wow.
compatible
Oh.
friendship wise, what your friend is going through with the stars and everything.
Wow.
It's really good.
Yo.
CoStar.
CoStar.
Yeah.
Yes.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, it's a really good
She's like,
app.
I don't
I'm not
like
gonna lie. I
apps.
be checking. No, I'll be getting like updates like this friend is gonna go through this. They might be going through this challenge. You know,
So you
just
can
check
kind of
up.
like be preemptive, like, yo,
Yeah.
girl, I know you about to go through it. I'm here.
Exactly. And you
And
can
you
learn.
be like, how you get?
Exactly,
I
it's the
mean,
app, and then it
yes.
also tells you about like how they are emotionally due to their zodiac sign. I think it's like the rising and the moon sign that is your emotions. I can't
The
remember.
moon sign.
The moon
Battery
sign. So
or
it's like if
it's
you
about
know
the
your
sign.
friend's moon sign, you know how they communicate a little bit more. Kind of like.
I be on speakerphone
Just
I'm
alone.
a conspiracy theorist.
or on Bluetooth, cause that shit be hot on my ear. I be having
Word.
trickles of sweat going down my
You ever
cheek and
got
in my
shocked?
bed.
Oh my goodness.
Anybody ever got shocked?
No,
No.
but I
Like-
actually
like-
got this from like texting too much or like using my phone too much.
Oh my gosh,
So like the
really?
constant scrolling on your phone can actually inflame your tendons in your hands. So
Wow.
so I got
So
that. Yeah.
You got
it's
carpal
like-
tunnel from the phone. What type
You
of
stretch your hands like this.
what in
No,
the?
I don't have carpal tunnel. Thank God. This is just temporary. Amen to that. But I'm learning. I'm learning.
Can I share a quick exercise?
Yeah,
Just a
sure,
quick
sure.
one. So what you want to do, right?
Yeah.
Is hold your hand out like this.
Yeah.
You want to stretch all your fingers,
Mhm.
and then take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, pull your finger back.
Ooh.
And
That's
then you
some
want to do it to
Jean-Claude.
every finger, and pull it back.
Exercising
Oh,
them chakras.
So
shoot.
you're gonna actually give your hand that flexibility, and
Mhm.
you'll actually be able to rebuild that cellular structure in your hand.
Stop.
Y'all hear this?
Yo, you see, yo, you
Destruction.
you hit the vid
damn
over
it.
here.
What the hell?
You know what she's gonna be? She's gonna be on one of those late night infomercials doing yoga at like 3 a.m. after the sex ads go off, and then they got like the cookware and stuff. And there's gonna be the vid over there
Yes.
talking about this is how we get it. You know what I'm saying?
That was,
Calling me, I miss Keo.
yo, that was dope right there.
No, but no, we're gonna kick it. I'm gonna give y'all the 15 alkaline foods. I'm gonna give you a quick breakdown of it.
Go ahead.
Real
brother.
quick.
Do that.
In order to function properly, the body tries to maintain an alkaline environment. On the other hand, if the body is over-acidic, it easily becomes prone to numerous health ailments. In addition, nowadays, stress, eating habits, smoking, alcohol consumption, lack of physical activity, and modern lifestyle contribute to the acidic environment, which in turn leads to weak immunity, body inflammation, hormonal imbalances, and other health issues.
Wow.
Did you get that?
Woo.
Hormonal imbalances.
All because of having high alkaline.
How alkaline?
Woo. We getting deep
Or,
with that.
right. So here goes 15 foods that will eliminate that crap out of your
And
body.
these foods, if y'all don't like, something wrong with y'all.
Right, because a lot of this
like
stuff.
none of these foods.
Well, I
probably
already
is.
seen one that I don't like.
But out of all of them, one is cool. But if y'all don't like none of these foods on here, we
Right.
trying to help y'all mentally and physically. We got two people talking about physical and mental health, and we're just talking. We're gonna
Yes.
switch it up and talk about the foods about
Right.
it. And take it away, brother.
Number 1, cucumbers.
Cucumber.
Yes.
2, sweet potatoes.
I love
Ooh,
3,
that's-
cabbage. 4, kale. A lot of
love
people,
kale.
a lot of
Yes.
people sleep on kale, but
Kale's
kale
good
is
shit.
really
Real
good.
It's good.
It's
Chips,
really good.
smoothies,
I mean,
everything.
Listen, man.
Smoothies, but I like kale. I like.
Listen, I had like a little kale salad. You know what I'm saying? It
do
had,
kale salad.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, grapefruit,
Mm.
lemons.
That's really
Does it-
good
does it
for
say
women's
what kind
health.
of grapefruit though?
Nah, no, it doesn't. It just says grapefruit.
Grapefruit, all kind of grapefruit.
Lemons,
Yep, lemons is good.
spinach,
Yum.
Popeye.
plum potatoes.
What?
Ooh, what kind of
Plum
potato?
potatoes.
I mean, I'm tweaking. Plum tomatoes.
Oh.
I didn't mean to say potatoes. I meant to say
It's okay.
tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Almonds,
Yeah.
Yes.
cantaloupes.
I like my cantaloupe. We talked about that last
Yeah,
week.
cantaloupes is.
Cantaloupe
more of
has
a
a
melon
high
guy.
source of
Is it-
H2O. Okay.
Yes.
Basil,
Yep.
key limes,
I like
watermelons,
Yes.
seeded grapes. Now I'm gonna let the people know, seedless grapes, anything seedless is man-made and not good for you.
Don't
GMOs.
trust man-made
Yes.
material.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
Anything without seeds isn't good for you.
Exactly.
Anything without seeds was not made by the male and female. I'm just saying.
And broccoli's not good for you either. I know
Why?
a
I
lot
like
of people.
broccoli.
Broccoli is also man-made.
Word.
Yes, it
I
is.
like my beef and broccoli.
Over white rice.
You know what?
You already
But you know what? Cauliflower
I like
Is it?
cauliflower.
Cauliflower isn't.
Cauliflower is the real broccoli.
Wow.
Basically.
I can
Yeah,
see that though.
cauliflower.
I heard about carrots being man-made too.
Yeah, I heard that
Cauliflower
too.
is naturally white. I'm sorry.
That's what
and
I'm
the-
saying. Like,
and
I'm
the-
thinking movies in my mind.
that's the reverse.
The last one is teff grain.
I never had that.
Now, I'm gonna give.
Read
I
that.
didn't know what teff grain was
know.
until I started scrolling through this and looking at it. But I'm gonna let you people know what it is. Teff grain has been used as a laxative for many years. Thanks to its high content of dietary fiber, it can increase the quality and regularity of bowel movements. In addition, dietary fiber is beneficial for regulating high levels of cholesterol by removing accumulated acids from the body.
So if you got high cholesterol,
Teff grain.
Teff
grain.
grain.
Teff grain.
Teff
I'm gonna go get me some teff grain because my cholesterol's kind of on the level.
I hope y'all taking this information in.
Right.
Yeah.
Please take this information in, man. Like, I work a lot. I run around, and you know what I'm saying, my partner, my brother, my co-host, he researches this stuff. He gives it to me. I do what I do with it, and I give it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So take this information in and apply it to your everyday life. You know what I'm saying? You'll be surprised as to what kind of change is made.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it is. So we're gonna switch it. I got a couple things, not as extensive as that. Just some real basic stuff. Well, actually, that's for later. But we're gonna start it off because he was talking about the food. We're gonna get into a little bit of seasonings. This ain't really, well, it could be. Herbs. There we go. Herbs. Not those herbs, but these is herbs. And the herb that we're talking about is rosemary. Now it says rosemary contains an ingredient called carnosic acid that can protect the brain from stroke,
Wow.
Alzheimer's disease and dementia, and also improves memory. Now,
I got a
me
question.
personally- Go ahead.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
I always be watching cookie shows, right?
Right.
And they always be messing with the rosemary,
They
right?
put the whole.
But it be
TV
the like the Caucasian people, you know,
That
the
is
Caucasian people
true.
be all on. But they suffer from all of that. So is this pertaining to black mental health or things of that
just
nature?
in general, only because the reason why I brought this up is
Huh?
because my grandfather passed away from dementia.
Oh, okay.
So for me, it's like, hey, I see that word and I see something that can help it. I'm like, if I would have known that before he passed, I would have told my grandma, yo, throw some rosemary or something. Now, it's probably about how you prepare the rosemary in order to get
That's true.
the health benefits.
That's
Because
true.
with any type of food, you know, depending on how you prepare it, depends on the flavor and texture that you get from it. So when you see people just throw the whole rosemary in there, that's just probably to get the flavor,
Yeah,
but not necessarily
the nutrients.
the nutrients.
So I mean,
I'm just saying, I don't know.
I mean, you know, I'm not Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill,
But
Bill.
no, but you know, to extract a lot of you know, key things out of certain foods, you have to leave it whole
Eat it natural.
or eat it natural.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're throwing a piece of rosemary on steak,
I don't
fuck the
think-
rose. Forget the rosemary. You know what I mean? If you're gonna toss it on a steak, because steak will stay in your body and it will decompose and it will stay in your intestines for a very long
It
time.
probably outweighs
It
the
will
benefits
rot.
of the rosemary.
Exactly.
Kinda
Eat it in a
it's like
salad.
You're having the rosemary, but it's going to stay and rot in your belly, so it's really not doing you any good. So it's best to take herbs and make teas. Eat them raw on salads.
Yeah.
Grow them in a window and just eat them.
I was gonna say, this is kind of off topic, more into cooking, but Indians from India, they're very great at bringing out the full potential of flavors when they cook.
Cumin.
When they cook, they
Turmeric.
actually cook.
Yep.
the
Turmeric is very
seasoning
good for you.
first.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's very
turmeric's another good one.
intentional.
But they cook the seasonings first, and like you said, it's intentional because by preparing it how they do and cooking the seasons first, it brings out the full flavor, the full palate. Getting into some cooking terms. Anyway, but that's why they can, or the smell is so strong, is because they actually cook the seasonings first. Then they'll put in like the meat or whatever
Their
other
vegetables
ingredients.
and all that.
Vegetables.
Yeah.
And that's why they're also pretty petite.
That too. All right. We're gonna get into the second part. And this is something that. Hold on, I got to hit the button again. I'm sorry, I got to press buttons. Okay, that button's done. All right, they can still hear me though. All right. So the next part is the difference between cold water and warm water.
Wow, I was just talking about this with my friend today too. That's wild.
Oh, I'm about to back you up.
Yes,
And
please.
so there's two. Warm water has its benefits versus cold water. So we're gonna start with cold water. Cold water has helps the body expand energy to warm up the water in order to use it. So it helps it absorb in the body, cool you down. And actually, helps to cool down the body after a workout or exercise. It constricts the blood vessels. This reduces hydration and absorption ability. So it helps absorb the water
Exactly.
faster. And then it solidifies fats from food, causing the body to work harder to digest. So I don't know what that means, but that's what cold water does.
Yes.
And warm water, it soothes the blood vessels, allows better hydration. So basically, room temperature.
Yeah.
And my pops loves room temperature water.
Same here.
I
Same
can't
I
here.
have it any other way.
Same here.
I gotta have it out the
Hottest
freezer.
day.
Shake it up and get a little slushy. You know what I'm saying? I just.
I can't do the warm water.
Ugh.
But I'm gonna start having to because it helps move the fats along and reduces risk of clogged arteries
Yes.
and allows better digestion. Wow.
If you can, yeah,
Did
definitely.
not know that.
I'm just saying, if you can drink warm water while eating food, it's better for you.
Really?
Yeah.
I have to say,
Wow.
as a holistic health coach, and my coach has drilled this into my head, you are not supposed